Fynbos, distinctive heathland vegetation sold in shops and florists around the world. While Fynbos is recognized and loved locally and globally, it is found only in a small belt along the coast of just one country, South Africa.
We have 6 floral regions on the globe, and one of them is Fynbos, and that's the only one which is found in one country, which is South Africa. So we have a job to look after it because it's extremely unique. Most people know Fynbos as a plant type that has the protea. That's probably the most commonly known, but it is extremely diverse. There are over 9,000 species, and we as Flower Valley are trying our best to look after them.
Any threat to small areas of Fynbos could have major implications, including the loss of certain Fynbos species forever. These threats are very real and are increasing.
The main threats are probably transformation of Fynbos into other uses, such as agriculture or housing. Other threats like invasive alien plants, which overwhelm Fynbos, unfortunately. They also increase the risk of fire. There's a threat also that people might harvest too much or the wrong species at the wrong times of year.
On a small pocket of land close to the most southerly tip of Africa is a farm where Fynbos flourishes. Flower Valley Farm is the home of the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, a trust set up in 1999 with the help of Fauna and Flora International to prevent this rich Fynbos haven from being converted to a cultivated wine farm. Today, the Flower Valley Conservation Trust works across the Cape Floral Kingdom to protect Fynbos in its natural habitat. Flower Valley drives several programs to grow sustainable markets for Fynbos landowners and to address the many threats to Fynbos.
More than half of the Fynbos has been converted through agricultural activities. Flower Valley's contribution is to try and provide green economic opportunities for landowners. One such is the sustainable harvesting of wild Fynbos.
Through the Sustainable Harvesting Program, the Trust works with harvesters and landowners, providing tools to pick Fynbos responsibly and ensuring there is compliance with social and environmental requirements.
For me, that means that my children will also be able to do what I am doing. So in the long run, we must have the minimum impact on the wild, and we must have a good impact on the people that work for us. That's why I bring the sustainable harvesting principles into my business.
Major retailers have also joined on this drive for sustainability and promote and sell Fynbos that is picked by members of this program.
We are academics in the geography departments at Newcastle and Durham universities in the UK, and we've worked with the Flower Valley Conservation Trust since 2010. Together with the team at Flower Valley, we've produced a field guide for wildflower harvesting. The field guide is written in an easy to understand language and it's been translated into 3 different languages: English, Afrikaans and isiXhosa. It's available as a full-size guide and also as a pocket guide.
The field guide covers 41 of the most harvested species, and it's used by both flower pickers and also those responsible for training them. It helps to ensure that the pickers are harvesting in accordance with Flower Valley Conservation Trust's Sustainable Harvesting Code of Practice, and in a much wider sense than that, that helps to ensure the sustainability of what is essentially a really valuable ecological resource.
A healthy Fynbos landscape is one that is clear of invasive alien plants like Port Jackson and pine trees. These trees have taken over many pristine Fynbos landscapes.
1,800 species of Fynbos are threatened with extinction, from which 750 is directly threatened by invasive alien spread in the Fynbos biome.
So support to land users to clear invasive plants is vital. Flower Valley coordinates an invasive plant clearing program with government support to clear tens of thousands of hectares in the region. This also assists in creating around 250 jobs in an area of South Africa where unemployment is very high.
The difference with the Flower Valley project was that it was a continuous project. To fight aliens is a continuous battle, and the other thing from the workers' point of view is to have continuous employment and to build up the capacity in the workers.
Learning about the value and importance of our natural world and heritage should start at a young age. An early childhood development program, coordinated by Flower Valley Conservation Trust, works to strengthen centers for preschool children. 5 centers in and around the town of Gansbaai in the Western Cape receive support to give young children a holistic education with a distinct environmental slant. One of the early learning development centers is on the Flower Valley farm, which provides a safe learning environment to about 30 children and access to unrivaled Fynbos landscape all year round.
Within a center-based and a home-based context, we have families, women, children that we work with to provide that space for optimal development. Flower Valley School is quite unique because of its situation. So what it provides is it allows for a very close connection with the natural environment that a lot of other schools are not privileged enough to have.
At the heart of all of these activities lies Fynbos, encouraging healthy functioning Fynbos ecosystems that support plants, animals and people, and a trust working to protect Fynbos to ensure the remaining habitats in the Cape Floral Kingdom are not also lost forever.